Okay, so I just wanted to make this video because, there's a lot of shit going around trying to say this and that and whatever, so I'm kind of just like, maybe I should make my own video about this, even though, I don't usually, whatever, with this kind of content. Like, I don't make it myself usually, and then, like, I don't go looking for it myself usually, so I'm kind of just like, I don't know, kind of a weird one here. But, I was kind of just like, I feel like I need to make this because there's so much shit going around. But yeah, so I'm sure a lot of younger people are probably going to be watching this, specifically maybe like teens or young adults or something. So, whatever, I guess. But, I guess I'll get into it on like how to be a real man. And I don't think there's any thing of like a real man. Like that's bullshit. That's toxic. That's stupid. Don't believe the idiots that say that stupid shit. Anyone who says that is a fucking idiot. Like if you just identify as man, then you're a man. That's it. All you have to do is exist and be yourself. That's it. That's all you have to do. That's what a real man is if you identify as a man and you just be yourself, then you're a man. That's it. That's all you have to do. You just have to exist and identify as man. Pretty simple, right? That's it. That's pretty much it. And then there's always people of like saying like, oh, you have to do this to be a real man. You have to do that to be a real man. Like they're saying, oh, you have to be physically strong to be a real man. You have to not show emotions. You can't cry or anything. You have to protect your family and your spouse and kids or whatever. You have to, you can't call a repair service for like a car or a broken sink or anything. You have to fix it all yourself and that shit. It's like, no. Men don't need to do all that shit. Or like, oh, you have to grill and, do all this shit. It's like, no, you don't. No, you don't. If someone goes to a repair shop for like their car or something, that's just maybe they don't know how to do a specific thing or they don't have a specific tool to fix it. So it's like, nothing wrong with that. Like, also, I mean, if you like that kind of shit, then it's kind of like whatever, but it's like, do it because you like it, not because you feel like you have to do it. Like, if you like grilling or you like fixing cars, then, whatever, do it because you like it. Don't do it because you feel like you have to. You can still be a man and not be physically strong or fixing cars and all the shit. Like, you can be a man and wear makeup or nail polish or wear dresses or skirts or whatever, any other thing that's like associated with women and shit. Because it's like, why is stuff even really gendered anyways? It's kind of stupid. So, just do whatever, be yourself, don't be a dick, that's what a real man is. And then people are like, oh, what is toxic masculinity? And like, you know, how, like, they're always like, if masculinity is toxic, then like, we can't have it or whatever. It's like, no, there is masculinity and then there's toxic masculinity. Toxic masculinity is, saying that you have to do all this shit to be a man. And it's like, no, that's shitty. Like, forcing men into a box is shitty and toxic. Being yourself and being nice and caring and, like, helping people, that is the not toxic masculinity. So it's like, the whole being nice and being yourself can go for anyone, really. So it's like, whatever. Because, like, if you want to have a healthy balance of like pretty much anything, then it's like, having both masculinity and femininity, like if you have a good balance of both, then you're gonna feel a lot better. Like, you don't need to be completely masculine. Like, that's kind of just bad for you Like, or like being completely feminine can be kind of like, you know, that's kind of overboard. It's like, can you know, you don't have to like completely be on one side. You can have both, or like some stuff from both, and you know, it can be a good uh, balance. And like, you know, this energy of your masculine energy and your feminine energy, and you know, they can work together, and it's really great. And like, you know, people associate this and that with being feminine, or this and that with being masculine, and it's kind of just like, who's like making these rules up either? So it's kind of like, kind of weird. But you know, if you want to be a real man, all you have to do is exist and be yourself. That's it. That's all you have to do. That's literally it. Like, don't listen to the idiots that are like, you have to have sex all the time, and you have to fix your cars by yourself, and you have to be super strong and not show emotions and shit. Like, don't listen to that bullshit. It's stupid. It's toxic. It's actually really bad for you. And like, you know, hiding emotions and stuff is, you know, very horrible. This is what like, that's what makes people end up killing themselves, is because they're hiding all the emotions and stuff, and they feel like they have to do this and that to like be approved by people around them. And it's just like, no, you don't have to do that shit to be approved by anyone. All you have to do is exist, and you're fine. Like, I'm pretty sure most people don't give a shit, but like, if you surround yourself by idiots, then you're gonna have a horrible time. Don't surround yourself by these idiots. If your friends are all of these idiots, then don't be friends with them anymore. Leave them behind. Fuck them. Like, get away from them. Like, you don't fucking need them. You don't need their fucking approval or anything. Just, you know, even if you have no more friends after leaving them, you can make new friends too that are a lot fucking better and actually accept you for you. So, and also being alone isn't necessarily bad. So, you know, don't completely worry about that either. Like, you can try to make friends pretty much anywhere, I guess. So it's kind of like, you know, don't worry about losing them and then being alone forever. Like, you know, I don't think anyone's completely truly alone forever. Like, you're still gonna meet people later and be friends with them. Also, if you are like, oh, I have to do this to get with a woman, it's like, no, you don't. You just be yourself, and you will find someone who will want to be with you in that way. Like, you can get friends and romantic partners just by being yourself. Don't try to be some fake version and like try to basically not be yourself, because then you're basically lying to them, and the relationship's not gonna fucking work, and it's just gonna fall apart, and you will be alone again. So, you know, just be yourself. Don't worry about stupid dicks. They're miserable, and you know, all those people that are just like, you have to do this and that to be a real man. It's like, they're miserable. They're sad. Like, if you're miserable and sad trying to do this shit, then they're miserable and sad doing this shit too. So, you know, I kind of wanted to make this video just because, especially with like the whole Andrew Tate shit, like, he's a piece of shit. Don't listen to him. Like, he sucks, you know? So, you know, don't listen to people like that. They're all pieces of trash. They don't know what the fuck they're talking about. They're trying to look cool and get money and scam people. And so don't listen to that shit. Like, here with this video, it's like, you know, free, not scam. Like, just be yourself. And it's really simple. You don't have to do this and that, all this shit. Like, you can do whatever the fuck within, like, you know, reason, I guess. And like, you know, just be yourself and don't be a dick, and then, you know, just exist and you're a man. Like, it's pretty easy. So, you know, don't worry about stupid bullshit, you know? That's it. That's all. So, you know, I think that'll be it for this video, though. If I remember anything else, or like if I forgot anything else, I could put it in like a pinned comment or something, just so, you know, you can read more about, you know, whatever, and like things that's like, hey, you don't need to do this and that and all this shit. So, you know, yeah. So anyways, I guess bye then.